Hello guys, welcome back to Kunakeys kitchen. Thank you all for my new subscribers. Thank you guys. You guys make me so, you encourage me to cook more. So welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are going to cook ekwang, and you know ekwang is this delicious Cameroon food which is consumed in Cameroon, but for some reason it's really difficult to cook it. So today I'm going to show you another easy method on how to cook your ekwang, so that if you're somebody who doesn't like to spend too much time in the kitchen, today I'm going to show you an easy way for you to cook this delicious food that you like. And I'm going to show you how you can save some time cooking this delicious ekwang. I've made this video before, and this is the second time I'm doing this ekwang. I made this video before, but it was in my other channel, and my other channel is kunakeys. You can check the link down below to go to my other channel. But guys, I made this video and there was so many comments on it, and today I'm repeating the video, except I'm using another method. So guys, I'm going to be using this juicer, and this is a very good tip that I got from Seasoning Angels, and to use this juicer to blend our cocoyam. You know, blending the cocoyam with the grater is very difficult. If you have tried to cook ekwang before, anything with cocoyams, you know, blending it with the grater is difficult to like grater it. Like you can cut your hand and, you know, but that's the traditional way anyway. That's the traditional way that we used to do back home. But today I'm going to show you this easy method. If you can afford this, or if you have a juicer, you can go ahead and use it. So guys, if you cannot afford this, you can as well use your regular blender. The only difference is the texture is not going to be the same. So what I have here, I have my cocoyam right here, and in here I have about 10 cocoyams. Then I'm going to use this leaf, and this is turnip leaf, and it comes in bundles like this. In the US there is cocoa leaf, but it's really hard to find it. So turnip leaf is the best alternative for your for you to cook ekwang. It tastes just like cocoa leaf, I promise you that. But to make the taste come out, I'm going to add some tomatoes in it. And the reason why I'm adding tomatoes, I know traditionally we don't put tomatoes. Like in my other video, everybody was commenting about, why are you putting tomatoes? Why are you putting tomatoes? Well, for me personally, I like to put tomatoes because it brings out the taste. And by the way, this is no cocoa leaf, so you don't expect it to get to just do it just with the turnip leaf with no tomatoes. It's not going to taste. So for it to taste, please add your tomatoes. And we're also going to need some crayfish. This is about 2 cups of crayfish, and 1 onion. And what is ekwang without country onion, guys? This is country onion, so I have about 5 of it on my hands. So there is no ekwang without country onion. Then you also have some Maggi cubes, 4 of Maggi cubes, and 2 of Maggi cuvette. And then some salt. I might just need a little bit for taste. You're going to also need some dry fish. This is dry fish, and you can use any dry fish of your choice. And I'm also going to add some meat. This is red meat, and it's beef. So I just kind of like dry it using the charcoal grill to dry the beef. So this is your beef. You're going to need some garlic and ginger and some pepper. Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to fix your turnip leaf. So all you have to do is just cut the bundle, like cut it at the center, and you see your leaves are all ready for you to wrap your ekwang. You see that these are the leaves, and automatically it's ready. And this is a good size to wrap your ekwang. And I'm going to go ahead and just rinse everything, wash it, and then let it sit. I'll rinse it 2 times. So let me go ahead and fix the rest of my spices and everything, and I'll come back. I'm using a knife to peel my cocoyam. tomatoes, some onion. I went ahead and cut my onion. And also we have some ginger and garlic and pepper. My cocoyams over there is all nicely peeled. And here are my leaves, they're ready to go. So let's get started. This is my meat, so I'm going to go ahead and boil it. Cocoyam itches my hands, so that's why I'm putting on some gloves. So here is my cocoyam. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it in there and juice it out. So what we want to do is, I'm going to turn on my machine. And all I'm going to do is just blend it. So you want to put your cocoyam and you just push it down. And just kind of push it like that. It's really easy, guys, and it's so satisfying to do it. This juicer is absolutely amazing, guys. It took me just 2 minutes to finish grating this cocoyam, and the texture was amazing, guys. Let me show you guys how it is. Look at this, guys. This is really good. And the texture is just so good. Like you can see, the texture is very good. It is very good. Done gratering our cocoyams, and it's very easy to clean. So if you cannot afford to buy this, please, I will leave a link down below on where you can buy this. But if you cannot afford to buy it, what I would say is you can use your blender. But because I wanted the real texture, that's why I went for this. So I'm going to put in all my garlic and ginger in here, and I'm going to blend it. So I put my pepper, my garlic, and our garlic and ginger is nice and blended. I'm going to check on my pot, and it's nice and boiling. So back to this, guys. You see the texture is really good. So I'm going to turn it in a bowl like so. Also have to remove this part, and it's also very easy to clean. I'm going to set that aside. Then you remove this other part, and you see there was still some in there, and just add it to the rest of your. Alright, guys, you're going to need some palm oil. I forgot to mention that. You're going to need a pot like this. So at the bottom of the pot, you want to put a little bit of palm oil. Like half a cup. Just enough oil to coat the pot. So I'm going to go ahead and just like whip it around and coat the pot. This also helps to prevent it from burning. Then I'm going to go ahead and start tying my ekwang. So all you need is a spoon, and here is my cocoyams. I'm going to mix it. I will start off by putting some salt. I will say about a teaspoon of salt into the ekwang. I'm also going to put some Maggi cubes. Two Maggi cubes in there. Then I'm going to mix everything. Cocoyam itches, so it's very tricky, so you can't really taste it, but don't try to over exaggerate the salt or the maggi because you cannot really taste it. So we'll just go by estimating depending on the quantity that you have, but don't put too much. Okay, so to tie your ekwang, all you have to do is, here is my leaf, my turnip leaf. I will take a little piece of my ekwang like so, and then I'll put it on the leaf, and then I will gently roll it over. If you have somebody to help you roll your ekwang, it'll make your life much easier. So all you have to do is just roll it over, and as you can see, guys, and then we are going to put it in the pot, in my palm oil pot. Just put it at the bottom like so. I'm going to keep rolling the rest of the ekwang. So you take a little bit like so, put it on the leaf. Remember, I put it on the harder side, so, and then all I do is I fold it over. Make sure that the first turnover is very tight. I do it like that, and then you just roll it. And as you can see, you can still see the ekwang on the side, and it's ready. And you put it like so. I'm going to go ahead and roll the rest of the ekwang. So guys, this is how the first layer looks like. I finished rolling it and I put the first layer, and I'm going to do the second layer. You can tie your ekwang as small as you can, but because people don't have patience for that, they just tie it big. I personally like the smaller ones, but it takes so much time. For the second layer, we are going to crisscross it because we want water to go through the ekwang easily. The hole in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and add my tomatoes. So you want to add a little bit. Then I'll add my onion. Then I'm going to add my crayfish. For my crayfish, I usually put it in a Ziploc bag like this. Then I gently use like something to like just pat it. So I'm going to add a little bit of my crayfish. At this point, you can add your dry fish or your meat or whatever you have to add, but I'm just going to add the dry fish. Then I'm going to put the other layer and keep going. So I went ahead and crisscrossed my wrapped ekwang about 2 to 3 more layers. Then I added some crayfish and onion and tomatoes. I'm also going to add some palm oil about a cup of palm oil. Then I'm going to add some Maggi cube, 2 Maggi cubes and 1 Maggi crevette. I'm also going to go ahead and add my country onion. So I'm going to add 5 of the country onion at this time. And the rest of, I'm going to add some more water. This is warm water. I want to add about 2 cups. This is 2 cups. Put more water in the center and on the sides. Then I'm going to cover my pot and we are going to start cooking the ekwang. I'm going to set it on high fire for about 30 minutes and let it cook. This is how the inside looks like, and I'm going to just let it cook for 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes and this is how the ekwang looks like. And I'm going to start stirring the ekwang because at this time it has bonded together and it's not going to undo itself. I'm also going to go ahead right now and just add the rest of my crayfish and the onion, the rest of the onion that was left. And I'm also going to add my ginger and garlic at this time. So it's been cooking for a total of 45 minutes at this time. Then I add my garlic and ginger and I stir in between just to make sure that it's not burning at the bottom. So this is how I've been stirring the pot every like 15 minutes. After 30 minutes I've been stirring it every 15 minutes like this so that it doesn't burn, and you don't want it to undo itself, so you just like shake it and you set it back on the fire and let it keep cooking. I added a little bit more water. I just rinsed off my blender and I added like about a cup more. And I'm going to cover the pot and let it cook a little bit more. So at this time, it's been cooking for an hour and I went ahead and added my meat because my meat was already ready. And I also added some of the broth of the meat. So to make it have more water, I like when my ekwang has much like soup on the side. So that's why I added the meat water to give it some taste. You can also use like dry turkey. It doesn't have to be meat. You can use like smoked turkey and it just works just fine. So I'm using a wooden spoon to just lightly push them on the side just to prevent it from burning completely at the bottom. My ekwang has been cooking for about 1 hour 30 minutes and it's all ready, guys. So we are now ready to eat this delicious ekwang. The aroma of the country onion just took over the whole house. It smells so good and it tastes so good. As you can see, the ekwang looks so delicious and I'm ready to eat. And it's very good to eat this ekwang while it's still hot. When the ekwang is just from the fire, that's when it tastes so good, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join my family so you don't miss a video. Alright guys, we have come to the end of this video and it's time to eat. My mouth is watering already and I'm just going to go ahead and taste this for you guys. So good. Wow. This tastes so good. So good. And we're going to push it down with some wine. So guys, make sure you try this recipe at home. And if you're very lazy, like sometimes we get busy, you can also like, see, I made some extra ones and I'm going to just save this. So when you save it like this, you put it in the freezer and next time when you want to cook, you just grab it and you do it quick. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching, and please leave a comment down below if you try this recipe and it works for you. Please leave a comment down below. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and hit the subscribe button. And until next time, guys, thank you so much. Bye.